Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Friday, the 3rd of February 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I give mini reads in there for donations. I'd love to see you in there. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I get them out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. So if it says it's sold out, it's just sold out for the day. Check back a day or so later, and you should be able to get something coming up. So what's in the energies for everybody today? We have watch and listen carefully and to dance with joy. Pay attention to what makes you feel joyful, and pay attention to what doesn't as well. We've got to be tuned into our feelings, right? To ascertain whether something actually makes you feel good. A lot of people will put up with stuff that doesn't make them feel good. They'll put up with relationships with people that don't make them feel good. Because there's these shoulds in our head instead. This person should make me feel good because they're good on paper or something. Instead, they ignore what actually makes them feel good. Same with jobs too. People stay in jobs and stuff that don't feel good anymore. Pay attention, watch and listen carefully. Something could be making you feel very joyful today, or not, as the case may be. Imagination, right? Some of you, this is a bit of a warning here, because watch and listen carefully. It could be your imagination that makes you feel good, rather than the actual reality of someone. Have you ever felt like someone is really great, but it's only when you are kind of daydreaming about them that they're actually great? When you're actually with them, it's not that good. Some of you have got a highly developed state of imagination. If you're a really good manifester, you will have a very highly developed imagination. I know I have. But watch out, because sometimes that can work against you, because you end up thinking that something feels good when it doesn't, and it's just what you're imagining that feels good. You know, like falling in love with the idea of someone, the person that you've got in your imagination rather than who they actually are. Chance, taking a chance on something. Allow the sea to wash its chest of wonders ashore. You never know what the tide may bring in. Perhaps I've got something coming in that's going to make you feel joyful, truly, truly joyful, and not just imagining the joy. Okay, so tell us more. What's in the energies for everybody today? The Chariot, wanting to move forward toward victory on something. What else? Could be someone moving towards you as well for victory. Strength, there's a need for you to be strong. Seeing a lot of that card come out lately. What else? We have the Nine of Swords, some kind of an anxiety. Yeah, some of you need to feel what is going on in the moment rather than feel what your imagination makes you feel. And the Eight of Swords, there might be this feeling that you're trapped, that there's nothing you can do about a situation, but you've got more power than you think. Let's find out all about this. So the Chariot, what is this? Forward motion toward a victory. The Lovers, I was thinking it could be someone wanting to move forward with you, a lover wanting to move forward with you. You could be quite a catch, and someone could be like, trying to get you to move forward in that relationship with them. You might need to watch and listen carefully. Does this person really bring you joy? Not just your imagination of what it could be like in the future. Are they actually bringing you joy in this moment now? What's behind that duality? So this is not black and white. That there is a grey area. Yeah, you need to make a decision about someone here, especially if they're pushing forward for you to take a relationship to the next level. There could be aspects about them that you're not quite sure about, I think. So watch and listen carefully. What was this one? Imagination. Yeah, just be careful of your imagination. Okay, so strength. There's a need to be strong here. The Emperor. The Emperor is the one that takes charge. Now, I'm not feeling that this is your energy. I feel like this is someone else's energy. You could have a very strong, powerful, masculine energy coming towards you that wants something more with you. Perhaps it's been a lover or wants to be a lover. Someone that wants to take things to the next level. The Emperor can be quite persuasive, quite controlling, in fact. And so just be careful of that. You might need to stand up to this person and have it your way. I was hearing, and I didn't say it, when I was talking about that, I was hearing have it your way. Like the burger thing, have it your way. You need to stand up for that and have it your way. Someone's pushing to have it their way kind of thing. Could be someone from the past. wanting to create something with you, wanting some kind of a future with you, and you do need to make sure that you're having it your way as well, that you're not just going along with what someone else wants. It can be very enticing when you've got someone with that very strong masculine energy to surrender to them. And you want that. As a feminine, we want that, but we want someone to prove first that they've got our best interests at heart, right? We'll only surrender to them if someone proves trustworthy. And in order to know that they've got our best interests at heart, we've got to have shared values. We've got to be headed in the right direction. You don't want to surrender to someone that's taking you in completely the opposite direction that you want to go. So yeah, just make sure that you're having it your way too, that their way is your way. Nine of Swords, because you've got, I need to go again with that, because this could be causing anxiety. Someone could be pushing you into an answer, like, let's do this now, and that them wanting an answer from you is causing anxiety. Well, listen to that. Is that joyful? No, it's not. Seven of Inspiration, there's a need to protect yourself, right? So it's like, give me time. If you're feeling anxiety, protect yourself and ask for some time and space in order to make your decision. I'm not saying that you should feel anxious, but if you are feeling that anxiety, then do. And forgiveness. And also, too, then you find out if someone's a narcissist or not, because when you say no, you're asked for time. If they blow up at that, then they've got some, well, not necessarily diagnosing them as a narcissist or anything, but they've got some emotional work to do, right? And they might not be the best kind of partner to be. So, but if they're like easygoing about that, then you've got a good one there, right? Be careful of people that don't want to give you time and space for things. Eight of Swords. You might feel like kind of trapped. There's nothing else you can do, like you have no choice. But you know what? You do have the choice. Your life, your choice. And choose whatever you want. Don't let anyone bamboozle you into anything. See, it's your choice. Seven of Emotions. It is your choice. That's exactly what I was saying. What is behind this? Your life, your choice. That's what I'm going to call this video. What's behind that is teaching you've learned, right? Stripping illusions, retreat. Yeah, you can take your time. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't have time. You've learned better. You need to make good decisions for yourself, and you need clarity, and you need time away from someone as well, especially if you've got this Emperor energy, because that's very forceful kind of, well, there could be charming and persuasive and all of those things. All of those characteristics that can be very positive characteristics, but it's like a very good salesman is what it is. And you end up going home with that thing from that stall in that market that salesperson hypes up so much that everyone got one and everyone was clamoring to get one of these things. You get it home and you're like, why have I got this thing that dices things 10 ways? Well, why have I got this thing? Why did I get it? I don't need to do that. Why did I think that I really needed to do that? So you do need to give yourself time and space, so you don't have that buyer's remorse. What about our love lives? I'm feeling that this is in our love lives. We've got passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And be aware of what you're projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. And qualities you don't like. Let me just put a caveat to that. It's not qualities you don't like in another person is what you've got inside of yourself. Qualities that you don't like in another person that you're reacting to emotionally is what we've got inside. If you've got an emotional reaction going on inside of you, then you can be sure it's in you, or it's something that you haven't healed within yourself. But if you're just noticing that there's something you don't like about someone, that doesn't mean that you've got it within you. It has to have that emotional reaction kind of component for it to be something about you. So just be aware of that, especially if you've got someone trying to convince you that it's you. This Emperor, I'm getting a negative vibe from this Emperor, you see, and they might persuade you that it's your problem kind of thing, that you're pointing something out that they're being pushy. It's like, no, it's you that's being pushy. It's someone that can do that kind of thing, that can sweet talk you around or convince you, gaslight you. In fact, just be careful. Just be careful. See the bigger picture. So you need to see the bigger picture of your life and make some really good decisions for yourself. Look at the big picture, not just the moment now. Like I said, it could be very convincing. Caution, caution. Be careful. Red flags are waving with this one. Support. Get support. Get support from your friends, from your family, in this decision-making process as well. No doubt, if you're seeing some red flags or maybe seeing some red flags, then friends and family would see them too. Fear. Address fears that are coming up in you. Don't just whitewash over them. Fear isn't necessarily a problem. It's not necessarily false evidence appearing real. It's not. It can be real evidence appearing, and you're feeling into that. So there are some things that we should be afraid of. Giving oneself, be careful of just like getting into something too soon. Don't give yourself away too soon. What else? What else in the energies today? A broken ring, parting of the ways, either romance or business. Now, if you say you want time and they don't give you that time, then it could be a parting of the ways. We've got a fan, romance, celebration, party. Some of you could be saying yes to someone and celebrating that. We've got a fox. There's a need for shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, but and in romance as well. A cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. And lily, spiritual love. That kind of love that has us feeling like we've got a connection with someone. That kind of feeling can make us be a little bit stupid as well and not see red flags for what they are. Can have a spiritual connection with someone and they're not good for a relationship. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. But this is just a bit of fun, because this is a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull one of these crystals out of my bag for a particular question that you've got, come on to my live show, Psychic Cafe, sometime. I can do that for you. I'll also pull cards out as to why it's a yes, why it's a no. I can use those in private readings too. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. After you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page and put your questions in there for your reading. You don't have to have questions for your reading. I will just channel, as I usually do, if you don't put questions in. Now, how best to deal with these energies today? We've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is about rushing into something with clarity. Only go rushing into something if you've got that clarity. Otherwise, take your time and get the clarity that you need in order to proceed forward. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. For your answer is yes, go for it. It's the green light. So there you go. Now you know. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Leave a comment. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. All of that stuff really helps my channel out. So thank you so much for doing that for me. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. And I make 3 Love Picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. Watch that next if you so wish. Well, have the best day ever. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.